No way. This is actually free? I didn't pay a single cent. Totally free. No catch. Best deal ever.
In 1973, two artists made a short film that was almost nothing. White text crawling slowly up a blue screen, set to cheap elevator music. No actors, no story. Just a single, quiet warning that almost no one understood at the time.
Are you still watching?
Television, it argued, exists for one reason: to deliver people to advertisers. 50 years later, that strange little film reads less like art and more like a prophecy. Because today, the most powerful companies on Earth are built on exactly that idea. And they have perfected it in ways those artists could never have imagined. Think about the apps you open today: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, a search bar. You didn't pay a cent for any of them. No subscription, no ticket, nothing. And yet, the companies behind them are worth trillions of dollars. Google's parent company made around $350 billion in a single year. More than $260 billion of that, roughly 3 out of every $4, came from advertising. Meta, which owns Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, made over $160 billion in a year, almost all of it from ads. So here's the question that should bother you. If you never paid them anything, where did all that money come from? The answer is uncomfortable. It came from you.
What is the cost of a life?
This is the story of the most valuable trade in modern history, the one you make every single day without ever agreeing to it. And once you see how it works, you can't unsee it. Start with a simple reframe, because everything depends on it. When you use a free app, it feels like you are the customer. You're not. You never were. The customer is the advertiser. The advertiser is the one paying. And in any business, the company quietly works for whoever pays, not for whoever shows up for free. So if the advertiser is the customer, and money is changing hands over you, then what are you exactly? You're the product. Specifically, two things about you are the product: your attention and everything that can be known about you. These companies are not really in the social media business, or the search business, or the video business. Those are just the bait. They are in the business of collecting human attention, packaging it, and selling it at a scale the world has never seen. And they have gotten extraordinarily good at putting a price on you. By one estimate, in the United States, a single user is worth more than $230 a year to Facebook alone. Multiply that by billions of people opening these apps every day, and you start to see where the trillions come from. But knowing you're the product is only the surface. The real shock is in how the selling actually happens, because it is happening right now, faster than you can blink. Every time you open an app or load a page, something invisible happens in the background. Before the screen even finishes loading, an auction takes place. In a few thousandths of a second, your arrival is announced to a marketplace of advertisers. Here's a person, it says. Here's what we know about them: their age, their location, their device, their interests, the things they've searched, the things they've lingered on. Who will pay the most to put an ad in front of them right now? Bids come in. A winner is chosen. The ad loads. All of it, The auction, the bidding, the sale, finished before you've even registered that the page opened. This happens billions of times a day. Every scroll, every tap, every page is a tiny auction. And the thing being sold is a single moment of your attention, attached to a profile of who you are. And that profile is deeper than you think. Behind the apps sits a quieter industry most people have never heard of: data brokers. Companies whose entire business is buying, combining, and selling information about you. One of the largest has held data on hundreds of millions of people. A government investigation found that a single broker could hold as many as 3,000 separate data points on nearly every adult in the country. 3,000. Where you live, what you buy, your habits, your health interests, your finances, the rhythm of your daily life, assembled into a portrait of you that, in some ways, knows you better than the people closest to you. You never signed up for that portrait. You built it, one free tap at a time. Now here's the twist that takes this from creepy to genuinely profound. The most valuable thing isn't even the ad you might click today. It's prediction. Every action you take is raw material. Fed into these systems, it becomes a forecast. What you'll want, what you'll do, what will change your mind. And a reliable prediction about a human being is one of the most valuable things money can buy. Not just to sell you a product, but to nudge a decision, shift an opinion, or keep you staring at a screen for one more hour. That's the real engine. These platforms are designed, down to the smallest detail, to harvest as much of your attention and behavior as possible, because the more they have, the better their predictions, and the more those predictions are worth. So step back and look at the whole machine. A free app is offered to you like a gift. You accept it gratefully. In return, you hand over your attention and your data, willingly, every day. That raw material is refined into predictions and sold in milliseconds to the highest bidder. And the better it all works, the less it feels like a trade at all. That was always the genius of it. The most successful companies in history didn't get you to open your wallet. They got you to give away the one thing you can never make more of: your attention, and to thank them for the privilege. So the next time something is free, don't ask what it costs. Ask what you are worth. Because somewhere, in a fraction of a second, a machine already knows the answer, and it just sold it. The most expensive thing you own isn't in your bank account. The cost of clarity.